Morning. Good. I see a little green thing going, so that must mean it's working. I had put this morning, thinking it was Tuesday, mind you, that I was going to try not to say anything disparaging about anyone, but well, when I rechecked and realized it was Wednesday and left the house for an hour or two, I realized there is no fucking way I can go without ranting, screaming, cursing, or some form of complaining about the outside world because the outside world is fucked up. Let me tell you something. A simple little ride to school today, dropping our little charge off, our little ward. AJ is in kindergarten. He can't walk by himself. Well, he can walk by himself, but he can't walk to school. It's far away. I suggested kids give a small 112 Ranger buck knife for protection, but everybody poo-pooed it, and so he's in kindergarten still. So, needless to say, I'm driving him, and I don't know, for those of you that have, it's been a while for dropping a kid off at school, I call this the douchebag 500 because there is no courtesy in driving anymore. People are just assholes, especially driving, you're dropping your kid off at school. You know what I mean? You're supposed to leave a positive impact on your kid. You want to make the kid's going in, you want to like, hey, have a great day, blah, 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 you know, and people can't pull into one parking spot. They got to take up three or four, and they have to just like stop dead in the street instead of pulling into a spot to let little Penelope or Cecil out. You know what I mean? You're a douchebag. And first of all, if you name your kid Cecil and he wants ballet slippers and when he's 8 instead of a baseball glove, hey, that's your fault. You're a douchebag for naming your kid Cecil. Alright, so needless to say, this guy behind me is waving his arms. And I can I'm looking in the rearview mirror saying, no, this guy's fucking talking. He's screaming. He's blah, 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 blah. I love those kind of people. My windows are tinted. So when this douchebag pulls around me and he's slowing down to give me the stink eye and maybe give me a finger, not this one, all of a sudden he looks over and he a little they give you the nod like, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Have a nice day. 2 minutes ago you were calling me a douchebag. You fucking douchebag. So needless to say, that kind of set me off. And then you go another block and here's a guy, again, not from here originally, or perhaps a new member of our country, but in his country, evidently, they didn't have sidewalks. Some of them have open sewers in lieu of sidewalks. You know what I mean? So him and his little, what I inadvertently thought was a small chimpanzee, was a little furry-armed kid, little girl. Shave your kid's arms. And these are called eyebrows. Eyebrows, two of them. There are two of them. There's a space in between. That's so the forehead sweat runs down and itches your nose when you're sweating. But in your country, evidently, they keep the brow so it keeps the sweat out of their eyes when they're, sharpening knives on rocks and shit. Yeah, it turns out this guy is walking his kid and he doesn't fucking get out of the way. They're used to elephants, cows, and they walk around them. Animals are smarter than vehicles. Even though the vehicle is driven by a human, sometimes. So this guy kind of set me off because he walked the length of the block. He didn't give a fuck that he was like slowing somebody down. And then I got to go to a 7-Eleven for my flavored creamer. Yeah, all right, I'm a woofter when it comes to creamer, okay? And then I walk in, and there's the hip hop fellow, the hip hop from another country. Same country as the other idiot. You know what I mean? What it be, bro? What it be, bro? Obviously, somebody has the BET network and has been watching episodes of What's Happening. What it be went out with Say What? You know what I mean? So, trying to stay calm because this is the one convenience store that I still go to. You know what I mean? The other one my friend went to the other day, let's call it a 610 or an 812 so I don't get sued by a certain convenience store that sells coffee, lottery tickets. My friend had gone in there early in the morning to get coffee, and lottery tickets because he has a slight gambling problem. As he's about to walk into the store, he notices the one guy, swear to God, with a knife, scraping it against the sidewalk, you know. So he goes in, you know, he gets his coffee, makes his coffee. Guy walks in, walks over to the counter, wipes off the knife, he was sharpening it on the sidewalk, and proceeds to cut it and slice a bagel for some, you know. They sell bagels, buttered rolls, and coffee and lottery tickets. Wink, wink, you know what place that is? In Rochelle Park. That's why I go to the other one, where What It Be is my bro. But, you know, you see, in this country, we have knife sharpeners. There's steels that you can go like this, and she puts an edge on a knife. They have these little V-shaped things. You pull the knife through, and it puts a nice edge on the knife. You can cut a buttered roll, bagel, whatever you want to do. And we have laundromats. You don't have to take your laundry down to the Hudson and beat it on a rock. You know what I mean? Throw the kid in the water and give it a bath. No, things have changed. So I tried to go through the day. I made it to about whatever time it is now, without cursing, without saying anything derogatory. It's not like I'm being derogatory about anybody. Douchebag 500 guy, you know, don't act like a tough guy. Don't be, you know, and don't get your kids stressed out before school. Daddy's about to get beat up by a crazy-looking man, you know. And your kids named Cecil, and the other guy's kids got furry arms. All right, that's not a nice thing to say about the kids. I'm just angry at the parents, and that's wrong with me. All right, not going to mention anything about politics. Pleading the fifth, you know. Oh no, that's what they did. Look, I'm not a Dem, I'm not a Republican, not a teabagger, not a douchebagger. All politicians are the same. They're all out for the moolah. It's little fucking idiots like you and me that pay the taxes, that don't get the services anymore. They sneaking bills in. Now we got a ton of these illegals coming in who will be free. They will be getting welfare. They will be getting all the services that you will not be able to get. God forbid that you might someday need. It ain't right. It ain't right. You know? Just saying. So, you know, pay attention. You know, when I'm paying attention, you should pay attention. That's fucked up. That really is. So have a good day, blah, 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 blah. What it be? What it be, my man? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got enough friends. When one dies, I'll give you a call, and we'll see if you fit in the... I doubt it, though. All right, have a good day, blah, 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 blah.